Kendrick Lamar said, "When I was 27, I grew accustomed to more fear, accumulated 10 times over throughout the years. My newfound life made all of me magnified. How many accolades do I need to block denial? The shock value of my success put bolts in me. All this money, is God playing a joke on me? Is it for the moment and will he see me as Job? Take it from me and leave me worse than I was before?" At 27, my biggest fear was losing it all, scared to spend money, had me sleeping from hall to hall, scared to go back to Section 8 with my mama stressing. 30 shows a month and I still won't buy me no Lexus. What is an advisor? Somebody that's holding my checks, just to fuck me over and put my finances in debt? What a poetic snippet, isn't it? Hey everyone, Wisdom Matrix here. Today we will discuss something we all face, fear. Fear of failure, rejection, or just the unknown. Let's proceed. What is fear really? First, let's talk about what fear really is. Fear is like your brain's alarm system. It's trying to protect you, warning you about potential risks. This is great when it's a legit fear, like avoiding a tiger in the wild. But most of the time, fear isn't protecting us from real danger. It's protecting us from imagined scenarios like, what if I fail? Or, what if they reject me? Here's the thing. Fear isn't about the actual outcome. It's about how we feel about the process. We're scared of working hard and coming up short or looking bad in front of others. That's what makes fear such a mental game. Why fear holds us back. I've been there, paralyzed by thoughts like, what will people think if I fail? But here's the truth. When you focus on what others might think or how you might fail, you're already failing in your mind. You're not giving yourself a chance to even try. The real problem? It's not fear of failure, it's fear of effort, commitment, and vulnerability. Once I understood that, fear started to lose its power. Fear's antidote. Alright, let's get practical. How do we overcome fear? There are 3 big strategies you can use, and I promise they're game changers. Number 1, step exposure therapy, face it head on. Here's a surprising fact. To overcome fear, you need to face it repeatedly. Psychologists say it takes about 20 exposures to something you're scared of to really desensitize yourself. For example, if you're scared of failure, take on challenges where success isn't guaranteed. Each time you fail, you'll realize something important. Life goes on. You're stronger than you think, and each failure makes you more fearless. The more you fail, the less scary failure becomes. The second step, reframe the stakes. What's the worst that could happen? Fear loves to exaggerate. The next time you're afraid, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Then keep asking, and then what? Until you've traced the entire scenario. Spoiler alert, most of the time the worst case scenario isn't as bad as you think. By breaking it down, you take away fear's power and replace it with perspective. The third and most important is, clear the mind, meditation and reflection. Now, let's talk about something you might not expect, meditation. Fear isn't just about what's happening right now, it's often tied to memories of past failures or rejection. Meditation helps you look inward, reflect on those memories, and let go of the emotional baggage attached to them. When you clear your mind, fear stops controlling you. Suddenly you can approach challenges with calm and focus. It's like decluttering your mental space. Build resilience. Here's the thing. I did everything and fear doesn't just disappear. So, what do I do? In this case, you can build resilience to it. Think of it like a rubber band. You stretch it, it snaps back, but over time it becomes more flexible. The same goes for handling fear. Here's how you can start building your resilience today. Adopt positive beliefs. Find mantras that work for you like, there are no real consequences to failure, or, I'm here to grow, not to be perfect. Say them often enough and you'll start believing them. Change your environment. Your surroundings affect your mindset. Play a confidence-boosting song, watch an inspiring video, or call a friend who always lifts you up. These little actions make a big difference. Surround yourself with positive people. Fear is easier to handle when you've got a support system. Find people who encourage you, celebrate your wins, and help you bounce back from setbacks. Legit fear versus false fear. Now let's clarify something important. Not all fear is bad. There's legit fear, like avoiding a tiger or not touching a hot stove. And then there's false fear, like doubting your abilities or worrying about things that might go wrong. The trick is to separate the two. When fear pops up, ask yourself, is this a real threat or am I just overthinking? Once you can tell the difference, you'll know when to act cautiously and when to push through. Fear is a teacher. Here's the takeaway. Fear isn't your enemy. It's a guide, pointing you toward areas where you can grow. The next time fear shows up, don't run from it. Face it, understand it, and use it to fuel your progress. Remember, you don't have to be fearless to succeed. You just need to take the first step. So go out there, fail a little, learn a lot, and keep moving forward. The world is waiting for you.